If you've been following Otome-Nia for a while, you've probably noticed that all of my reviews tend to be pretty positive. Even games that are clunky, ugly, or just plain bizarre, I try to give them a fairly good shake. So, logic dictates that either I love each and every Otome game with the fervor of a slightly deranged new mother, or I've just avoided talking about the games I don't like for fear of sounding like Angry British Internet Dudes number 342.5. So, in order to shatter a few illusions, let's just go ahead and talk about a game I really fucking hate, shall we? Without further ado, let's get ready to rip into Nicole, aka Nancy Drew and the Curse of the Inexplicable Blogging Addiction. Nicole is, ostensibly, a mystery story where you play as Nicole, a fresh-faced college student who begins her first semester at the exact same time her university is being racked by a series of mysterious kidnappings. Desperate to hunt down the culprit, Nicole stars herself as an amateur detective, searching tirelessly for clues and hunting down every lead she can find. Well, either that, or she just fucks around on the internet and makes googly eyes at one of 4 insufferable douchebags. It's up to you! Although really, the best route to take is to just not buy this game in the first place, but I made that mistake, and now you all have to suffer for it.
Characters Romance.
Jeff's the main guy. A sweet, mature upperclassman who... Drop my notes here. He's actually a maniacal bag of dicks who talks like if Dr. Doom spent all his time on Reddit. He still believes that Greek alchemy is a legitimate school of scientific theory, despite being a pharmacology major, and after revealing himself to be a complete wank stain, he blackmails you into being his assistant, and helping him out with his super secret evil plan to develop a love potion that is totally not a date rape drug, you guys. His route mainly involves him asking you to do a whole bunch of sketchy, borderline illegal shit, which you go ahead and do because something about him just makes me feel all funny inside. Yeah, you're working with a wannabe criminal mastermind because Bona. Ted is a shouty walking southern stereotype with a stick so far up his arse that his driver's license lists his gender as Scarecrow. He runs a convenience store just off campus, and despite being the only source of munchies within walking distance, he's driven away even the most desperate of stoners because his idea of customer relations is just randomly yelling at people. His route boils down to him repeatedly getting mad at you for interneting on your phone while on the clock, and you telling him to lighten the fuck up. Ted and Jeff blatantly hate each other. I'm guessing it's because they're trying to fight over their one identical character design. And then there's Kurt, star quarterback and future registered sex offender. While Jeff goes the clandestine creeper route, secretly crafting his alchemical roofies, Kurt's far more straightforward and will just spend all his dialogue talking about how hard he wants to get in Nicole's pants. He's about 2 seconds away from failing out of school, and so he parasitically latches onto you and begs you to be his private tutor so he can simultaneously steal all your homework and try to cop a feel. Your sheer disgust towards him gives him a massive stonking erection. Shaw, all the other girls actually respond to my flirting like they want my cock, but a girl who finds me repulsive? Oh, it's just so much hotter, you know? Naturally, because this is an Otome game, you eventually fall for this asshole, because I have no idea why. In most games, he'd be my least favorite character, but since every character in Nicole is an unbearable prick, he's just kinda there. Darren's the standoffish, socially anxious one. He's pretty famous on Tumblr for being so obsessed with steampunk that he actually talks like an 18th century pimp. Yeah, the game calls it roller, but fuck that, it's Tumblr. In reality though, he's a painfully shy, doe-eyed beta male who only wears shirts that are 2 sizes too big to emphasize what a cinnamon bun he is. He's by far the least punchable character in the game, but his root's still painful due to the way Nicole treats the guy, at one point trying to get him out of his shell by asking him on a date and then surprising him with a horde of internet people she'd secretly invited along, which freaks Darren out so much he actually runs away and starts crying. Nicole. Ah, hell. I'm gonna need a sip of whiskey or something before I crack into this one. Oh my god, you guys! I was supposed to be paying my electricity bill, but I was up shitposting up until 4 a.m. and now my power's been cut off. My boss is such a jerk. I mean, who cares if I'm always reading my Tumblr dash at work? It's does he just hate fun for no reason? Nicole is the spoiled internet white girl incarnate. She's freaking unbearable. A self-centered slacker with no redeeming qualities at all. She spends the majority of the game whining about how much she hates her classes and her job, making weird little jabs at all the dudes she's supposed to be falling for, and then being all lol JK when they call her out on it. She can't go 5 minutes without checking her Tumblr dashboard, and I mean, I love Tumblr. Look at this stupid ass hairdo. Of course I love Tumblr. And even I think Nicole's a hopeless internet junkie. It probably doesn't help that her default sprite has this de facto mopey pout like she's just been told that her blog is shit. Nicole's just not a very nice person, and I really have no idea why any of the guys would want to date her. There are a few minor background characters. Ted's hot dad, who is a cop, some random-ass chicks who say maybe 3 lines apiece, but for really all of the game, we're stuck with Colonel No Fun, Football Creeper, Fancy Beagle, Jeffrey Dahmer, and Queen Airhead. And because all these characters are all so childish and rude to each other, the majority of the game's dialogue is stupid, snarky arguments. Even the scenes that are supposed to be romantic and tender are filled with characters taking pointless snide jabs at each other like they're just salty for no fucking reason. They really seem to hate each other. Nicole spends huge chunks of her dialogue whining about how her chosen guy is too stiff, too shy, too rapey, or too awful a human being, and it's just, if you don't like these dudes, why should I? I know it sounds like I'm being overly harsh, but playing a visual novel where every single character is a selfish, snarky asshole just isn't fun. But hey, speaking of things that aren't fun, let's talk about the gameplay!
Gameplay.
Nicole is a stat-raising game. You've got 4 stats, each of which corresponds to a particular guy's most desired character trait. Except that instead of just giving them the bog-standard names that everyone knows from every other stat raiser ever, the game thesauruses your main stats to be zeal, wit, amity, and diligence. You know, that kind of ostentatious locution that makes you look like a grandiloquent, pompous, vainglorious nincompoop. Or, you know, a douche. Each stat-raising activity you can do will boost a stat anywhere from 0 to 7 points. And to get a good ending, you need to raise your boy's favorite stat to, and I'm not making a meme reference here, over 900. Yeah, 900. So the game boils down to working just enough hours to afford luxury items so you can give yourself enough stamina to read a book at the library about 200 times. Wake up, read a book. Read a book, read a motherfucking book. Go to work, buy energy drink, read a book, sleep, repeat ad nauseum. It's mind-numbing and boring as hell. The 5th stat, the mystery stat, goes up when Nicole plays detective and tries to solve the mystery of the serial kidnappings on campus. Except that researching the mystery just means clicking read a newspaper instead of read a book for a couple of game months. Oh, and you can totally disregard the mystery and just focus on smooching your chosen asshole. In fact, if you raise your mystery stat too high without having snagged a boyfriend, then you get kidnapped and you get a bad end. That's right. This is a mystery game where prioritizing the mystery gets you the worst ending. Because fuck solving crimes, let's just go on Tumblr and date boys. And the mystery itself is just stupid. Gee, I wonder if the guy who's majoring in drugs and who's trying to make a creepy mind control drug is the one drugging all these women. Drugs! Yeah, it's that freaking obvious. No twist, no red herring, no anything. Another reason I can't stand that fucker. And it's made even worse by the fact that 3/4 of all the game's relationship events happen automatically regardless of your stats. On a given playthrough, you'll see every single scene for every guy, barring his final 2 scenes where you actually confess to each other. What this means is that even if you're going for Darren, you still have to slog through getting a job at Ted's store, watching him yell at customers, watching him almost lose the store, meeting his dad, trying to start a bake sale. So, by the time you actually get around to Ted's roots, you've seen pretty much all of it at least once, if not 3 other times. So, yeah, this is an Otome game where all the characters are assholes. You're forced to spend time with every single one of them, and choosing to investigate a horrible crime without first having a hot boy to save your ass is essentially suicide. But kid, how's it look?
Presentation.
One of the first things you'll notice if you make the mistake of playing this game is that everyone has the exact same face. Hell, Nicole even looks like the boys do. And there's something about the way their expressions are drawn that makes everyone look constantly pissed and pouty and it just feels like they were all drawn on a template. Even their neutral expressions look like someone pissed in their cornflakes, or they just got caught shitting on the lawn or something. Their open-mouthed expressions look flappy and weird, and combined with the sarcastic dialogue, it just really makes me feel like I'm playing a game about little kids arguing. On the positive side, everything's drawn in kind of a soft watercolor style, but with thick enough outlines so that you can still see detail. And the backgrounds, at least, are nice enough to sell the whole college atmosphere. The chibi graphics that reflect Nicole's current mood and energy levels are a cute touch too. As for the music, it's all generic, royalty-free sounding stuff, but the thing that kills it has to do with how it's programmed into the game flow. Each location you visit has its own specific musical track. And since you visit each location for maybe 5 to 10 seconds at a time, 5 times a day, you're treated to this. Over and over again.
Final thoughts.
Well, this review's been a ball of sunshine, hasn't it? I'd even considered not publishing this one at all, because I really don't enjoy hating on a game. I know Otome games are made largely by and for amateurs, and let's face it, they can all be good. But damn it, Nicole is a game that has obnoxious, immature characters, generic music, insipid gameplay, a mystery that's completely freaking obvious, and it costs $20 fucking. For an Otome game, that's really fucking expensive. For $20, you could buy a really good Otome game. Hell, as often as it goes on sale, you could buy Heartful Boyfriend 4 times, so you and all your friends can play it and get sad about bird politics. Or, if you don't have any friends, you could just buy Heartful Boyfriend and Holiday Star. Shit! You could just PayPal me $20 and then I'll go buy more games to review. Yeah. Thanks for watching the episode, and sorry for the delayed upload, but I'm actually edited this at a convention. Anime St. Louis, one of the coolest cons we have been to all year. Anyway, if If you want to see more Otome-Nia, just click on all the clickety-doos. You guys know what you're doing.